MLB 2019 Playoff Preview and another edition of GNT Sports Talk. I'm Julian Gallardi.
I'm Bobby Thompson.
And we're going to break down all the matchups. We're going to give you our picks, predictions, things to watch for, insights. So, we start off with the wild card games. We got the Brewers going down to D.C. to visit the Washington Nationals, who will have Max Scherzer on the mound. For the Brewers, we don't know who the pitcher is going to be, but whoever it is, they're no match for Max Scherzer.
No, they aren't. I don't. For that wild card game, I think that that Scherzer's going to show why he's my Cy Young Award winner, and he's going to shut them down, and they're going to advance. Yeah,
I think that the Nationals definitely get that win. I can't see the Brewers matching Max at all. I mean, they're going to be going to the bullpen pretty early. They're going to have to hope they can get a few runs off in the early innings. It's going to be very hard to do. They're going to look for Moustakas and Kane to get them going. Brian Braun also got injured. He might not even be playing in this game, which is another problem for the Brewers. This injury bug is really getting the Brewers at the wrong time. They had a great run to make it. I said Council's manager of the year for the fact Yelich isn't in there, of course, which is huge for the Nationals. That'll help them tremendously. Rendon and Trey Turner, Juan Soto, those three are going to be too much to handle, I think, for the Brewers. That's the three-headed monster for the Nationals, and I think they're going to get it done. I see the Nationals winning that with 4-2 or something like that.
I agree. I think the Nationals will move on. I can see I think Max Scherzer is going to have a really, really good game. Let up only one run, 7 innings pitched. I can see him striking out double digits. I'll give him 10. I'm going to go with a 4-1 win.
Okay, I agree with that. This next game is going to be maybe a little more high contested, I would say. The AL wild card, we have the Tampa Bay Rays traveling to face the Oakland A's, and they're going to that Coliseum, that shitty-ass stadium, that the drums banging, all that crazy stuff, the football field, the black hole. And these are two teams that have two of the worst stadiums in the MLB, so it's ironic that they're playing each other, but thankfully they're not playing each other in a series, so that'll be tough to watch.
Yeah.
And thankfully it's only one game. And the Rays are going to ride Charlie Morton. He's been an absolute dog for the Rays this year. He's been tremendous. He's been nothing short of spectacular. ERA right near 3. He's been everything they could have hoped for and more. And the A's, I'm feeling the same way I was about the Brewers. They don't really have anyone to match up with Charlie Morton. And Morton was 16-6. He struck out over 200 batters, 240. And I think he's going to have a lot of success. The A's have a great lineup. There's Chapman, there's Simeon, you got Olsen. All three very solid players. Quintana's been decent as well. They have a lot of guys, but I think Tampa Bay isn't going to get it done. Look for Austin Meadows to get it going. I think he's going to help them a lot. And I think that Tampa Bay is going to get the win. I think Charlie Morton's going to pitch a great game. He's going to get it to the bullpen. I think Tampa Bay wins a close one. I'm going to go with 6-5.
I know that Charlie Morton's on the mound. I know how dominant he's been this year. But I think that the Oakland A's are going to upset him. I really do. I'm going to go with a 3-2 victory for the A's.
Okay.
I think that they're going to advance, and I think that they could turn some heads.
All right. Yeah. I mean, the A's are a very tough team. They have the better record. I mean, it's definitely possible. But I just think that Tampa Bay is a little bit better, and I think that they're ready for the moment. I think Charlie Morton is the best pitcher that's going to be in the mound, so I like to take the pitching in the postseason, but the Oakland A's are very capable. It's very hard to win games in Oakland, so honestly, I would not be stunned if that's what happens by any means, and it's going to be something to see. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Both games should be fun. It's great to have playoff baseball. Tuesday is the National League game. Wednesday is the American League game. And Thursday, we will get the NLTS. So we'll start with that. Cardinals, Braves. What do we got going on here?
This game, in my opinion, I'm gonna go with the Braves. In my opinion.
Okay.
I think that the Braves could really. They're a very, very good team. I didn't expect them to be this good, but they proved me wrong. I think that they can take care of business against the Cardinals. Even with the Cardinals, you always got to watch out for them. I feel, but I think that they could win the series. I do. Okay,
well, I think we actually have a pitcher for the Brewers. Brandon Woodruff's going to take them out for the Brew Crew. He's 11-3 with a 3.62, so he's probably the best option they have. But again, it's going to be tough sledding. It doesn't really change my opinion on that pick, but I just wanted to state that since we have the pitcher in. We do not have the pitcher for the Oakland A's still. That's to be determined. So you think the Braves win the series? How many games?
I'm going to go in 4.
I'm going to go Cardinals in 5.
Okay.
I think Cardinals get the upset because I think Jack Flaherty's been pitching amazing. He's been lights out. I think he could be a difference maker. Nicolas has been better. They also got Wainwright still who's steady. So I like what's going on with this Cardinals team. Dakota Hudson's been very good as well. The Braves got Fulton Evans, who's solid. Max Fried, I'm not sure what his role is going to be. So, and they got Sorkia, who's been very good as well. And they have Acuna, Donaldson. I think you're going to see Paul Goldschmidt step up for the Cardinals. I think he had a disappointing season a little bit. The average is low, around 260 or so. But I really think that he's going to be the difference maker. I think Ozuna's going to come up big. I think Carlos Martinez will be big out of that bullpen for the Cardinals. I just think this Cardinals team has it all coming together. I think they're being slept on a little bit. And I think you're going to see them advance.
We'll see what happens.
All right, so we switch up to Dodgers and Nationals now, since that's what we both have. And this is very cut and dry. Dodgers will win this series, and I'll say 4 games. I think that there's not much that needs to be said here. The Nationals are overmatched in this situation. Dodgers have too much pitching. They got Ryu. They got Kershaw. Hill is making its way back, and their team is just stacked. The Dodgers' offense is amazing still, and I just don't think the Nationals can really match their run production either. How do you see this?
I think it's pretty self-explanatory, if you ask me. I think the Dodgers are going to wipe the floor with the Nationals. They're better in every category, in my opinion. I do, but Corbin and Scherzer are going to give them a little trouble. But the offense and the bats of the Dodgers can overcome those.
Yeah, of course, Walker Buehler is still a stud for the Dodgers. He's going to be big. Bellinger, Max Muncy, they got all these people still. Corey Seager's starting to play a little bit better as well. It's all starting to roll together for the Dodgers. So this is going to be a very quick, light work for the Dodgers, I think.
Yeah.
And then Yankees Twins. Obviously, we're both going to go Yanks here. We're not going to say it's going to be the Twins' time yet. Rocco Baldelli's done a great job with his Twins team. He has. And they won 101 games in the season. They're not going to be an easy task. I think the Yankees will drop at least 1 game. I don't think we'll sweep them. How do you see it going?
I think we'll win the series in 4 games.
All right, yeah, we've talked about the Yankees a lot, so we're not going to say too much more about them, but we'll go through the rest of this. So this brings up 2 series now. NLCS, ALCS. Cardinals, Dodgers, Astros, Yankees. So I'm going to say the Cardinals will push the Dodgers a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. I think the Dodgers win in 6 games and they go to the World Series.
Yeah, I think the Dodgers win in 5. I'll give them 5 games, and they go to the World Series again.
Yeah, so that's going to be that. That would be 3 straight years in the World Series, and would this be the year the Dodgers finally get over the hump? I'm not sure. It's very interesting stuff with that. Chris Taylor is still on the team. You got Pollock. Will Smith's been catching, doing a good job. Hernandez seems to be clutching the playoffs. The Dodgers just have everything you want. The only thing that's worrisome about the Dodgers, and I would look for this, Kenley Jansen has not been himself this year, and I think he might cost them a few games.
It's been unfortunate for them that they've had to deal with that. Definitely.
Because his ERA is close to 4. He's not that dude anymore. His wins above replacement .2, so he's barely even helping the team win. So he's going to have to be a lot better if they're going to advance. And the playoffs, blowing saves is critical. You can't be giving away games. So 80 strikeouts for him, but So I still think they'll make it. Then Yankees, Astros, that's the series we've been winning for all year. This is going to be a tough series for the boys. I'm really nervous about this. We've got the 3-headed monster with Verlander, Greinke, Cole. And then the Yankees have Sevy, Paxton, and Tanaka to go up against that. And we're not going to have home field advantage. Astros still got Bregman, Correa, Altuve. Now they've added Yordan Alvarez to the mix. This guy's incredible. And you got Uriel. This team is full of hitters. Raddick still. How do you see this one going? You think we'll get it done?
It's going to be a tall task, and it's going to take everything the Yankees have. But I think they could do it, and I think they do it in 7 games.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more, honestly. It's going to be a tough battle. Yankees are going to have to win a game in Houston. And honestly, you really have to win the first two, in my opinion. One of the first two games to set the tone, because you don't want it to be how it was in 2017 when you lost the first two at home, then you won the three, and then you lost the two there. You need to set the tone and let them know that you're going to take home field early in the series.
Yeah.
What are your keys for the series? What do you think is something to look for?
For Yankees Astros?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta. I think you gotta get to the pitchers. You can't strike out. You gotta get on base any way possible. You gotta get hits, and then with their lineup is so stacked too. You gotta get outs.
Brantley too. I forgot about Brantley. Holy shit, this lineup's too deep.
Yeah. So it's for the keys. I think the keys for us. The keys for them is their starting pitch, and the keys for us is our bullpen. I think that's where we can really do damage. I think when they hit their bullpen, I think they could get some trouble. That's the game plan. You got to get these pitchers out of the ball game and hit their bullpen. That's where you do your damage.
Right. That's a good point. The Astros bullpen's respectable, but it's not the Yankees bullpen by any means. Ozuna's real pain in the Yankees side for years. He's their closer, 2.63. He's got 30 saves around, so they're going to have to get to him, and they're going to need to show that they can beat him for once. Actually close to 40, wow. So Hector Rentone's in that bullpen, Tadinsky. Ryan Presley's a very good guy at his bullpen with 2-3. And the Yankees, their bullpen's deeper. And also, how will Zach Greinke handle the pressure of pitching in the Bronx if he has to pitch in the Bronx? I think that's something to look for.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that anxiety issue with Greinke.
Yeah. He's got issues. He can't pitch in the big time.
Also, I think you're going to need a huge series from Giancarlo Stanton.
Agreed.
And DJ LeMahieu's going to have to stay consistent. You're going to need good defense. You're going to need timely hitting. All the stuff that's going to happen to beat the Astros. Everything needs to go right. You can't have any mistakes. You can't beat yourself. This team will take advantage. You can't be hanging pitches. You cannot. The Astros are too lethal. That lineup's too scary.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a crazy series. We've been looking forward to it all year. Also, do you think the Astros and Yankees are the two best teams in baseball, or do you think the Dodgers are better than either one of them?
I think the Astros and Yankees are the best team in the AL, but the Dodgers are up there. I think the Dodgers right now. Well, you know what? In my opinion, the Astros are the best team in baseball because of their starting rotation. And their they're so evenly balanced with their lineup and pitching staff.
Yeah, I agree with you, honestly. I think Yankees and Astros are the best, too. I think Dodgers can beat up in the National League a little bit. I think they've taken advantage of that, so I think they're the third best team, but that would set up the World Series with Yankees-Dodgers, and that would really be something. So much history between these two teams. It's been a long time since they met up. Obviously, you go way back to the Brooklyn days when they used to meet up in the city and all that. I don't know the last time. I think it's been since the 80s or 70s since they've met in the World Series, Yankees and Dodgers, so it's been a long time coming if this happens again. The Dodgers haven't won since '88 still. Yankees haven't won since 2009. Astros just won it 2 years ago. If the Yankees play the Dodgers, with your X factors, have you see it going? Some stuff to watch for?
I think if we play the Dodgers, I think something to watch for is how we can cool down the bats for them. I think our pitching staff is going to really have our pitching staff is going to have our hands full against the Astros, let alone the Dodgers. It's going to be a tall order, it really is. But I think we could get the job done, especially if we could get past Kershaw, Ryu, and the boys. I think that when they hit Buehler, I think that we could do damage to their bullpen too. But when we get to our bullpen, I think they'll hit some trouble. That's something too. I don't think they've ever seen a bullpen this stacked as ours.
And you know, I actually remember pointing this out. In one of the games, we had the perfect formula to beat them. It was Canely, it was Britton, it was Ottavino and Chapman from 6 to 9. We shut them down. We beat the Dodgers 2 out of 3 this season. We showed them that we can beat them in LA. So I'm more concerned about the Astros and the Dodgers. But honestly, they're both going to be tough challenges. I think the Astros lineup is better than the Dodgers lineup. I really do. So I think if the Yankees get to the Astros, they should feel good about their chances against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Imagine the Dodgers go to the World Series 3 straight times and lose.
It's like the Buffalo Bills, what they did back in the day.
I was just about to say that. That would really be something.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your prediction if it happens?
That's going to be tough, but I think that, you know what, the Yankees, everything they've overcome this year, I think it's their year. I really do. I think
it seems like it's all coming together.
I think it's going to be the Yankees taking it in 6. I think the Yankees are going to really – I think they lose 2 games early, and I think they bounce back and win in 6.
I could see something like that happening. Maybe they split 1-1, then maybe they go 2-1. I could see it around 6 or 7 as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to call for 6 also, but I'm going to say this. If we take ourselves out of it and the fans and if we don't pick if you don't pick Yankees, who do you think wins it all? Let's say we don't win it.
If we don't win,
who would you pick to win the World Series if it's not Yankees?
If it's Astros and Dodgers,
yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna give it to the Dodgers.
Oh, I would go the other way. I would do Astros. I think. I just think that those pitchers are real good. I think the hitting's a touch better. And I think the Astros also have a psychological edge because of what happened 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.